Dan Slott, who is part of the, I guess you guys call it the Brain Trust, the Spider-Man Brain Trust.
He calls it the Brain Trust.
Did you call it?
Yep.
Bunch of guys.
Bunch of guys. They're fighting Spider-Man, as well as Avengers Initiative, and we just found out today that he's the writer of Mighty Avengers.
I'll come back here right after that's over.
Yeah, Chris Gage is going to be taking over Avengers Initiative, going all kinds of cool places. Please stay on the book. It's going to be great. And I'm going to be working on Mighty Avengers.
And we just got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet. You used to be an intern at Marvel?
No.
He used to be an intern tomorrow.
I heard good things about it, but I haven't actually
From my Marvel days, yes.
Cool.
I used to give the Marvel tours around the offices for little kids. And the guy we'd usually get to dress up in the Spider-Man costume to meet the little kids at the end of the tour. He was very well endowed Spidey, and it caused problems because all the kids would be like, "Hey Spider-Man, hey Spider-Man, hey Spider-Man," and all the adult chaperones would be like, "Hey man." One day it finally happened. A kid, while asking questions, like, "How do your web shooters work? What about this? What about that?" One kid finally goes, "Spider-Man, Spider-Man, what's that?" Really quick, Spider-Man, without missing a beat, goes, "That's where I keep my spare web shooter."
And that's why this is the man on the book now. That line right there.
It's so hard to not, "Yes, Timmy, let's move on," you know.
Were there any particular
2108, right around the wall.
Yeah, there was lots of John Romita Sr. was head of the art department.
Oh, really?
So that was really cool. When I was a college intern, one of the benefits we got was we got into local shows free.
Okay.
And I'd been at Marvel a few weeks, and I brought in my portfolio for a viewing, and I waited in line to meet John Romita Sr. When I got up to the front of the line, I put my portfolio down. He went, "Don't I know you?" I was like,
Yep.
"Yeah."
Dan's writing Mighty.
You're Danny, the intern.
Brian's writing.
And I'm like,
Brian's writing Dark. Dan's writing Mighty. Chris Gage is
and
writing.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Danny, the intern." He's like,
Brian's still writing Neil. I'm sorry.
"Well, Danny, you can show this to me anytime you want at Marvel. You've John Romita Sr., nicest guy in the world." And I'm like, "I'd rather you look at it here, sir." And he looked at it. He was very nice, and he went over all my art and gave me pointers. But from that day on, whenever I'd walk around at Marvel as an intern, John Romita Sr., when he saw me, he'd be like, "Hey, Danny." So that was kind of cool.
Very cool. You went through the proper channels, and you can respect that. And you seem to put a lot of personal investment into the characters you write.
Okay.
So how did it feel not working on a down note when She-Hulk
Can't tell you too much until after.
Well, She-Hulk didn't really meet a premature end. We knew by the time we were reaching 12 that we were going to go on hiatus and relaunch. So for me, it was more like taking a vacation from She-Hulk. I knew it was coming back. With Thing, it was soul crushing. I would have done Thing till the end of time. I would have, I had up to issue 25 worked out where it was going to go. And by the time he reached issue 25, he was going to propose to Alicia. And we had everything worked out, all these neat adventures, and it broke my heart when the series got canceled.
Things were tight. Schedule's got.
What are you reading right now? What are you particularly enjoying?
Gage rated.
There's so many books I'm reading right now. You gotta read the books I'm going to write about. For Marvel, I am really liking Captain America, Captain Britain. I love the new Captain Britain book. I love what Fred Van Lente and Greg Pak are doing on Hercules. Great book. JMS's Thor. Awesome title. And of course, New Avengers and Ultimate Spider-Man. Great books. Over at DC, I'm digging that we get to see more work out of Joe Kubert. So I'm really liking Thor. And I always follow whatever Gail Simone writes, so I'm really into Wonder Woman.
Check out the new Secret Six yet?
I haven't checked out the new Secret Six yet.
Really good.
But Gail's fantastic. And then outside of that, I really like Atomic Robo.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's a great book. I really like Invincible and Walking Dead. There's so many good books out there. You just keep reading. Everything from Owly to
Andy Rutton is like the hardest working man in comics. Nobody knows it.
Beautiful book to Scott Pilgrim. There's so much good stuff out there. Everyone should just keep reading.
And if you could get one storyline
Spider-Man, Human Torch, no longer digest, trade paperback. I want to see Spidey Torch in trade.
That's easy
We
to
put so
say.
much love into that
On the
mini.
other hand, he was the editor-in-chief, so
And why is now a great time to be working on
buck
Spider-Man?
stops there.
What are they looking forward to?
Well, we got some good stuff coming up with Hank.
No, it's really.
We have a whole new identity.
I have not worked on anything like this before with this group of people. That everyone is so invested in putting out a good book, and we're all working together. Mark Guggenheim, now Joe Kelly and Mark Waid are in the team. We have like some of the best artists in the industry with John Romita Jr. and Marcos Martin, Mike McCone and Barry Kitchen and Chris Pachalo. We have this amazing talent pool, and it's such an incredible process to work on this book. I haven't worked on anything even remotely like this. We're all reading each other's scripts, calling each other on the phone, emailing each other in long email chains. It's incredible.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for talking to us.
Sure, it was fun.
Dan Slott, the idol of millions.
Hey, thank you.